Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. The action has already started. Roberto Carlos. De Bruyne! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
He can run onto that.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And they've got a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Oh, good-looking ball.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Now the finish! Costa Curta getting this one clear. Bebeto. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still... York! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Roberto Carlos.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There've been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
And he's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
Now it's crossed into the middle. Oh, what a climb! He scored! Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And it's Neymar. Pirlo gets it away. And that's been won straight back. Bebeto. And it's De Bruyne. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And De Bruyne! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. De Bruyne. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Iraq have the chance to go the other way.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And it's Gerrard. De Bruyne. York! Danger averted for now. No way through.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Neymar. And he can clear it away. And the half-time whistle goes. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Here we go again.
Al Nassr can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Beckenbauer. And Neymar. That's really well cleared. Kimmich. Now it's Gerrard. Kimmich. Pirlo gets good distance on it.
The attendance for this
Your
match
impression
was
so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Substitution in progress.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Deftly away. Nice interception, well timed. Costa Curta clears. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Messi picks it up out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Always onto this. Now it's Haaland.
Al Nassr really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Costa Curta wins the duel this time. Pedri. Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Son Heung-min. He's had a shot! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Forlan clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
He rises! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And again! It's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Iraq could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response? So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way. Drogba. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vinicius Junior. Great ball if he can get there. And here's Vinicius Junior. That was always going to be the keeper's. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival.
The Netherlands promoted the philosophy of total football, and Clarence Seedorf is one of its finest exponents.
Yeah, pretty hard to find a weakness, isn't it?
Yeah, and for all his strengths, Peter, I think it's his passing that stands out mostly for me. He supports all of that with real determined movement, whether he plays as a 10 or deeper.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's had it taken off him. Roberto Carlos is fouled. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Probably be looking to play it square from here. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Messi. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah pinches it off him.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Son Heung-min kept his eye on it, and he's there. Seedorf, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Son Heung-min. Oh, and he's through the middle. And here's Messi. And the shot! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
Argentina have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Great chance! Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, that one's going nowhere. And now they can spring out of defence. Roberto Carlos. Rodri. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Aim forwards. Now it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Al Nassr truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
York. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Messi. And it's Son Heung-min. Yamal, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Roberto Carlos. The message is clear, none shall pass. Yamal. Oh, red, nice interception. And we hit half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So we're just settling back into this second half. Hits one! Sticks they've been looking for. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Argentina are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And it's Son Heung, he's going for goal! And that has fair fizzed.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Mohamed Salah. And now the hit! Oh, split-second reaction.
Lamine Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kimmich. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bebeto. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. York. And he was quick to react. And there's green grass ahead of him. And this is Messi. Messi! And more, and more, and more! And they are pulling clear here. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
Argentina find a position of real strength now. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's shifting through the gears, tries a shot! He's kept it out just.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
But that has not gone well. And it's Maradona. Haaland is onto this.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Good read, needed to be. And that will be it. Al Nassr cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The action has already started. Beckenbauer makes the interception. Vinicius Junior. Roberto Carlos. Passing nice and neat. Oh, well played. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, with this guy, Peter, Antonio Rudiger, you've got to think they'll be playing a high line. His athleticism and pace in recovery are both going to be critical. But I just feel he understands the art of defending better than most. No surprise, given his footballing education, of course.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Pedri. Now it's Chiesa, and he's managed to get free. Big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's played it in low. Al Nassr, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Vinicius Junior. It's a sweet ball, that. Chance for the header! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Mendy. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's a lovely, neat pass. No, that's been intercepted. Rodri. Vinicius Junior. Might be danger here. Can he put it away? Has another go! It's loose now and they want it this time, surely! And he's straight offside. And he's there to retrieve it. Pedri. Vinicius Junior. Beckenbauer. Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. He's in a great position. Good read, needed to be. That's going to go a long way. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Kimmich. Mbappe. Gerrard. And here's Mbappe. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Oh, great play! Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. Played back in. Great Chiesa! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's done very well to get to that.
Chiesa clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Sao Paulo with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Up he goes! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's there to get it away.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
De Ligt with a definite foul there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. And we are up to the break.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's being played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this, and I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And we're already back up and... Oh, shooting chance! They've scored!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And here's Mbappe. Rodriguez gets over and intercepts. Now, what about a counter-attack? And that could set him on his way. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And he's in on goal. Costa Curta did well to stay calm there. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning.
Has a shot!
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Substitutions taking place.
Al Nassr can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Haaland to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
And he was quick to react. Kaka. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Mbappe! That was superb goalkeeping.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Fiddles it through, and he was alert to it. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Al Nassr are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Kimmich gets good distance on it. Rodri spots it and intercepts. Haaland. Al Nassr finding their passes.
Al Nassr surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And here's Haaland. Vinicius Junior. Ødegaard. Ødegaard! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution in progress.
Al Nassr are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Vinicius Junior gets his pass
There will be
away.
5 minutes added time.
Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Vinicius Junior running with the ball. Costa Curta.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Al Nassr have it back and can go again. He might be in here. Shot, can he finish? He scores! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack.
And that is that. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Albert Bebeto! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
And he's quick to snatch it back. And he cuts out the supply. Pedri.
Well, Peter, the lethal Ruud van Nistelrooy, one of the great strikers that defined a generation.
And English football in the early years of the 21st century was more or less his time and place.
Yeah, his hat-trick in early May certainly comes to mind. Give me any of those goals he scored that day, all great finishes.
And a week later, of course, his team had secured the title. No, that's been intercepted. It's a sweet ball, that. Chiesa. Quarter of an hour played. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Vinicius Junior, and he's picked out the run. No, he's overshot the green. Roberto Carlos gathers from the goal kick. That is ended up in no man's land. And that has left him in a heap. Floated up and over. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Can he put it away? Goal, Milan! And Milan have the lead.
Al Nassr really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Vinicius Junior, he has found the way through. In with a header! That's a half-decent try. Chiesa has a look and has a go. Oh, didn't catch it right.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Vinicius Junior. Maldini. Oh, good ball, and this looks promising. Oh, it's Bebeto. Oh, that's a fine interception. Now it's Chiesa. Oh, that's fabulous.
Added time.
Chiesa! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, give me this.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
In football.
And the second half gets underway.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Mohamed Salah. Neither of these two want to come off second best. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That has been cut short. And that is as far as they're going to go. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
The attendance for this match was 80,000.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well.
It's Salah! And more, and more, and more! And surely that settles it. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Has a go! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, shooting chance! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Stefan de Vrij. Musiala, great defending, strong and determined. Martinez, and he's running through. Martinez! No, not quite.
Milan certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Spread it left.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Substitution.
Al Nassr with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Well timed, excellent interception. And he's had it nicked away. Al Nassr looking to pass their way through.
Stoichkov really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Pedri! Pedri! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Corner number 2 then. De Vrij is there to clear. Ødegaard. Stoichkov. And Stoichkov! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss. Now it's Chiesa. Ødegaard.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Now that's well seen too. Stoichkov. Chiesa.
Pretty robust defending.
Can he get it through? Well, that's beautifully weighted. Bebeto gets flagged offside. And that will be the final act. Al Nassr cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Cruyff.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Norwich with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Vinicius Junior getting this one clear. Al Nassr have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Van Nistelrooy! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Mignon catches it safely. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Cruyff. Gerrard, a player who needs no introduction. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Cannavaro with the clearance. Norwich are looking to go forward now. He's shifting through the gears here. Gerrard. Rodri. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Ronaldinho.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Raul. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Kimmich. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vinicius Junior. Bebeto finds himself offside.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Messi. Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Al Nassr head in, having made the crucial breakthrough, and to that end there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Good spot, he's seen the run. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Bebeto, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. Vinicius Junior. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Attendance for this match was 71,000.
The message is clear, none shall pass.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Look at this, and the shots! Vinicius Junior, who's set up one goal so far. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Roberto Carlos.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well timed, excellent interception. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away.
Al Nassr surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
1-0 as we head towards the end. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Al Nassr close now to seeing this one through to the end. Oh, he's been caught. Decent hit! He has done it! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
The goal scorer after 88
So time for
minutes
change,
is
and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard.
And now the hit! And that will be it. Al Nassr can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride.
A quick reminder today
Van
that
Nistelrooy
smoking is
picking up
only
the man
allowed
of the
in
match
areas shown on
award,
this map.
and no
Thank you for
surprise
your
there.
cooperation.
So Jim, how do you... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Bruno Fernandes.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Cannavaro cuts it out. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Gerrard. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Guti, and he's managed to get free. Pedri. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Gerrard. Van Nistelrooy.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Pedri. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Roberto Carlos. And it's Gerrard. Rodri. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. And here's Roberto Carlos. Gerrard! To Bruno Fernandes. Rodri. It's Vinicius Junior. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pedri has a go! And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. finish it! And one more try! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Al Nassr grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Guti. Gerrard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. He shifted it to the flank.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Lobbed in behind. Oh, nicely intercepted. And Owen! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's got a side of goal! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Al Nassr head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. And we are up to the break.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Pass is just off target. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Vinicius Junior. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that looks a cracking ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
The attendance for
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
987. Substitution on the field, number 23.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 17, Beckham. Substitutions
Al
taking
Nassr
place.
are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Owen! And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. And they've got rid. And it's Roberto Carlos. And here's Vinicius Junior. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Guti. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's been caught napping! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution in progress.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
He's gone forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Al Nassr have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. That pass isn't the best. Rodri spots it and intercepts. Gerrard. And it's Stoichkov. Stoichkov! He scores! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Al Nassr go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Bruno Fernandes. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. Rice.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Guti really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run. That's just playing it safe and simple.
5 minutes to add.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition.
Shot a goal! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Bruno Fernandes has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
That's that, the end. Al Nassr have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
A quick reminder today.
What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
Well, what we've seen is a team that refuses to accept the game might have just got away from them. They stayed true to their style and turned this right on its head.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy aimed beyond the defence. Roberto Carlos, a key player here, and not just for tactical reasons. This is his 400th appearance for the club.
Well, what a feat, Peter. This really does speak volumes about how much he dedicates himself and keeps himself in top condition for every one of those match days. He's a shining example for anybody with aspirations like that.
Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. That's a pretty loose pass. And here's Stoichkov. Oh, that's a key interception. Beckenbauer gets good distance on it.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Gerrard, very much a man of this moment. Oh, that's well spotted. Pedri. Here's Rodri. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Pedri. Cannavaro can get it clear. And he cuts out the supply. Bebeto. Look at the space here. Davids. Cannavaro. Mbappe. Stoichkov. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Gerrard.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And he was quick to react. Costa Curta gets rid without sophistication. Mbappe. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. No, he's not getting past him there. The ball has bounced loose now. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And he thumps it clear. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And the whistle goes for half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Any strong opinions on the first half?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. So the first half brought no goals. And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Pedri. And it's Stoichkov. The fullback is in acres of space here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
He can get that clear. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, can he get onto this?
72,306.
Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Tries a shot! And it's in! And finally, he has breathed life into the game. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Number 17.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Van Nistelrooy. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Now that looks a decent ball. And now they can clear their lines. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And the two sides separated by the game's only break. Oh, that's ambitious.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more, defenders popping up in these positions. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Five minutes left on the clock. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Substitution.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
There will be 3
Now
more.
it's Stoichkov, and it's Stoichkov. Stoichkov! Really well taken goal. We thought it was over. It's all square once more.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
And that is that. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Van Nistelrooy picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
To you now with a quick request.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. And here's Torres. Now this could be it. It's Modric! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That was created because of...
Ah, he's given it away. Hits one! And he thumps it clear. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Gerrard reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business as usual. It's just one of the many achievements he'll go on to reach from here.
Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Vinicius Junior in acres of space out. Can he finish? Al Nassr with the corner, there first. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Alexander-Arnold. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Pedri. Always onto this. Oh, he's in! Vinicius Junior! Goal! That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Number 23, Vinicius
Al Nassr
Junior.
have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
15 minutes till half-time. Interesting ball. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. He is just caressing them. It's Neymar! They've scored! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's in plenty of space here. Now it's Can he put it away?
Has been indicated.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And there's the end of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 5, Cannavaro.
Al Nassr get the second half started.
Coming on the field, number 2.
And here's Van Nistelrooy. Oh, what a ball!
Griezmann.
Chance here to counter. Neither of these two want to come off second best. So what can they make of this? Messi, Modric. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Pedri.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Al Nassr have their second corner now. There's the shot! It's anyone's ball now.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Carlos really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Griezmann. Modric.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Mbappe! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
I think that defence will be feeling mightily relieved now. They were really saved by some poor finishing then.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 99.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
9, Neymar. Number 4, Messi. Coming on the
Bellingham.
field, number
Nicely
19,
weighted ball.
Tekahon. Number 7, Frank Lampard. Number 17,
Roberto Carlos.
Vitinha. Substitutions taking place.
Al Nassr perhaps contemplating their next change here. Mbappe! What's another chance? Now who's... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Lampard, very much a man of this moment. Played into space out wide. Lampard. Neymar does really well to win the ball there. And now they can clear their lines. Bellingham. Bellingham. Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Al Nassr showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Neymar. Real chance! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Mbappe fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Corner number 3 coming up. He's got all. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Modric. Neymar. Bellingham. Oh, great ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Roberto Carlos.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. And they've got rid. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Al Nassr certainly had some